Sports Illustrated Mike is saying what? Let's hear what he said about him. He's been playing guard the entire time.
Who's who.
Yep.
You figure out who the swing tackle might be. You understand that Tyler Smith is eventually going to be the heir at left tackle behind Tyron Smith. But for 2 days full time, Tyler Smith has been the left guard. He might just grab this job this weekend and never let it go. Item number 2.
So they're basically saying he looks
Pretty
fucking
good.
legit. Like
Yeah,
he
good.
looks like the real deal. And I want us to start calling anytime they run to the left side or do something or like a left screen. That's the Smith side.
Yeah,
okay,
they're going
That's
Smith side, Smith side, baby.
Smith side, Smith side, Smith side, Zeke to Smith side. Like that's what we got to go with. So point 2. Let's hear what old M. Fisher's got to say.
Punt returner, and we have talked for some time now about what I think is such a bad idea of using a very valuable guy, whether it's Des Bryant or CeeDee Lamb, as the punt returner. The risk reward just isn't there. The benefit just isn't there. If you look at the numbers on punt returns in the NFL, the idea of, but CeeDee Lamb can score a touchdown. Yeah, but he doesn't. Nobody does. And the Cowboys are admitting this week that this group of rookies, maybe somebody out here can make the team, help the team as a punt returner.
Okay, pause it for a second. I don't have any issues with what he's saying right there. What I have an issue with, and none of you, anybody who's listening or watching the podcast right now can't see it, but he's holding his arm up like this, like he's holding the camera, but the camera's not moving. So it makes me think that it's on a ledge or something like that. It's bothering me that his hand's still up there.
Well, you know what? All we can do, I'll just give a little flash. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. And there's our Alex hates when we do that so much. Alex is
no. Honestly,
he hates when we
Hey, Dallas Cowboys Chris is taking off to watch the rest of the Mavs game.
Yeah, hey, go Mavs. I hope they win for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's Game 7 right now with the Mavs. See ya, Chris. But going back to what he said, with CeeDee Lamb being our now number 1,
yeah,
and even Des Bryant when he was our number 1.
Don't have him fucking taking punts.
Back to just knowing that Chris is leaving to watch the Mavs game. Did we pick the worst fucking time?
Yeah, probably.
It was good. It's good for our stats, but we didn't take into account that the Mavs are playing in Game 7. Dallas Mavs.
Yeah.
Whatever. Cowboy
Hey, guess
Nations.
what?
Cowboy Nations, America's team, North America's team.
Not every Cowboy fan is a basketball and or hockey fan.
Fair. So back to this. Des Bryant, I mean, I loved watching him return punts. When he wasn't our number 1 receiver, he eventually got outside of that role. The only time they'd stick Des back there if it was like end of the game and you need a miracle. I think they need to do that with CD. With Amari Cooper gone and a couple of the other wide receivers that we've lost, we don't have Gallup starting off the season. You can't risk your number 1 wide receiver returning punts.
I also agree. Don't even put TP20 there. Even on kickoff returns, I mean, TP20 does the kickoff returns, but
yeah, but you remember how dope that fucking kickoff return against the Raiders was?
Huge.
Oh man, but I know what you're saying. I do know what you're saying. You can't use big production guys.
Tammy says, "I'm Canadian. Only watch the Cowboys." Probably our only Canadian, other Canadian fan. We talked about this. I think she's from
CanFan t-shirts, baby.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
I know. I just don't. I noticed those, and about maybe 2 minutes ago, I noticed you guys were the Cowboys CanFan.
You know, like, hey, we both originally thought to wear our blue "Crack 'em if you got 'em" shirts, and then
switched.
We're like, yes, she is from Saskatchewan. Guess what?
69, dudes.
That's what we were doing together.
Damone Clark is here.
So Damone Clark was our 5th round pick.
Is here now. Is he working? No, he's got the spinal surgery that may eliminate him from being on the field as a real player this year. Although the Cowboys haven't ruled that out, but he is on the field as an observer, and he's kind of going through the steps of playing linebacker. Obviously,
So I'm going to pause this. So the Cowboys kind of did something similar to this with Jalen Smith. They drafted him in the 2nd round, though, and he had drop foot, which was possibly never something that someone might never come back from. Jalen did end up having a couple decent seasons, but then ended up falling off. He couldn't recover from his original form.
Did you hate Jalen Smith more?
I love Jalen. I used to love Jalen Smith.
Yeah, but
man.
did you hate him? Did you hate him at the end more than you dislike LVE?
It's tricky. It's tricky because both those guys were so good. Even so, LVE's first year was Jalen Smith's first year back from injury, and they were both so good. And I was like, man, we found our two linebackers for the next 10 years. Like these guys they were both all pros. Both Pro Bowlers, and they were just so good. LVE was a rookie, and then he ended up getting banged up with neck injuries. Jalen Smith's nagging injury from the knee started creeping. So it's hard to say I hate the guys because they kind of fizzled out because of injuries. Right. But as a fan, you get an emotional aspect of it, and you get pissed off when someone isn't performing to their standard.
Ant stops being a podcast host.
I go true fan.
And he goes fan mode.
I go true fan, but it's not fair to say that I hate the guys because they've overcome a bunch of shit. Jalen Smith probably should have never even played in the NFL, and he ended up getting his bag, and all the power to him. And then LVE, the guy had neck injuries. Like it's hard to be like, oh, I fucking hate the guy. He's playing timid, but it's like, well, yeah, he might be one hit away from breaking his neck. You know?
Showed promise the last couple games of the season, which was good.
He did. So he did. So let's Damone Clark.
We lost AJ. AJ's gone.
No, he's not.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you're still here.
So best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have.
So Clark basically had herniated disc in his back that actually the Cowboys doctors discovered in the pre-draft visits, and then he had to get spinal fusion. So.
Completely away from any danger and any contact.
You say hang on?
So it's no. I said I was just thinking about that. Like it's a huge risk, but the fact that we got him in a 5th round, which
those
maybe
4
people
picks.
have, it's kind of a freebie in my sense, and his upside potential. If he didn't have an injury, I think they were saying 3rd round or higher. So
second. He had some 2nd round grades. So I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm completely fine. We had 4 5th round picks. I'm more than fine taking a shot at this guy that if he heals 100%, has a chance of even being good for 3 or 4 years. You know, I actually really like the pick. The Jalen Smith pick, he was a 2nd round pick.
But chances of him actually coming into play this year, I think, are like below 50%.
Yeah, he's probably not gonna play this year. There is some, they're saying that he might, but his recovery, he has a way better opportunity at coming back 100% than Jalen Smith had coming back from drop foot. So I like that. And we got him in the 5th round, and he had high ranked. I mean, the difference is Jalen Smith prior to hurting his knee. Do you guys know the Jalen Smith story a little bit? We'll dive into it.
Yeah.
He got injured on his very last play in a championship game in college and just tore the fuck out of his knee. If that doesn't happen, Jalen Smith was probably going to be a top 5 pick. Like, so it's pretty, it's shitty. It's shitty. It is shitty the way it went, but he ended up making his bag. He got signed for 50 something million.
I mean, I guess when you talk about it, it is a little bit sad because when they look at him, even on the Cowboys, they regarded him as a team leader and someone who like really drives the effort of the players in the locker room. So you take that type of attitude and you put the athleticism behind it, and you have those like
the tangibles,
the HOF players, you know?
Yeah, 100%. And it's shitty.
So time out for a second. JJ, the Mime, and Tammy are going back and forth. It's just one message each. JJ says that he stopped drinking the Dallas Kool-Aid every year, and he thinks that they're going to go 9-8 this year. And Tammy says 11-6.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram post. I think we're going 17. Win. I'm going. I'm still confident, man. I don't think we regressed that much. We got better on the line.
What's your score?
I'm saying 12. I'm saying 12-5. Pencil it in. I'm honestly thinking 12-5. The 9-8. I mean, I honestly respect being someone that's a Cowboys fan that could say 9-8 because. It's like how I am with you guys most of the time. I'm like, I think at the start of the year last year, I was saying 9-8 because I had zero. I didn't want to have expectations to just get let down. But even last year at 12-5, we felt like we sucked, which is like, are we ever going to be happy? Like at 12-5 last year, I felt like our team was getting shit on, and maybe it was worth it because we were one and done in playoffs.
Hey, you read what I'm about to write here. This is what I think.
Ads are at BWB. Oh wow, BW1 saying 14-3. So that's some big dick. That's some big dick energy right there, son. AJ, well,
That
you
is
may
sassy.
as well give us yours.
I think I got to go with Cammy on this 11 and 6.
See, I think 11-6 is there is some tough opponents. There's some tough opponents. We got, like I said, ex Super Bowl champs, runner ups, and then just some damn good teams. But let's hear what
I do think we win that.
Which one?
The
Tampa?
division.
Oh yeah.
No, I think we win our division.
And no one's won the division back to back in years, so I would love that. But let's hear what he's saying about Damone Clark.
But going mental reps is what you might call it. And we had a conversation with him just a minute ago, and he really feels like he's being adopted by the Cowboy family here.
Jerry's actually adopting him.
Not only with coaches, but also with Michael
My favorite
Parsons,
movie's
Bill Cox,
Blindside.
and the other guys in the linebacker room. And he says, I'm a family-oriented guy, and the Cowboys fit me. And hopefully,
Who's he talking
not
about?
this year, next
Damone
year.
Clark.
Oh, Damone
The guy.
Clark.
Are you on planet fucking Mars or what?
We paused it like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but then I
couldn't
said,
remember.
"Hey, let's what they're saying about Damone Clark."
Yeah, but I'm doing stuff here.
Yeah, fair enough. But then just pretend you know.
Damone?
Yeah, just pretend you know who they're talking about.
No, I gotta be real, dog.
I need to know these things. I was calling him Damon.
I know, so was I until I heard Mike Fisher. That was today. I was today years old.
Guess what, Alex?
Okay.
We never expect that you're gonna get someone's name correct.
I
Just
know.
saying.
It is bad.
Real clarity on what the tight end Jake Ferguson is. And
Oh yeah, this is I like this. So this might help.
This is for Jake.
Crack 'em
Crack
if
'em
you
if
got
you
'em,
got 'em.
son. So
threat as a tight end is he a yards after catch guy. There's not much evidence of that. But he is very sure-handed. There's no doubt about
Blocking?
that. He goes and fights for the ball.
Like
That's true at Wisconsin. But as he said today, we just had a conversation with him. He said, I'm from Wisconsin. He said, we block on first down. We block
Good.
on second down. On 3rd and 6, we think we can run for it. We block on 3rd down. And so a truly competent backup tight end.
which is we kind of got some different. I've talked to some people saying that he wasn't a blocking tight end. So it makes me wonder, like,
That's all. Yeah, I mean, but maybe I don't know. Yeah, but that's. I thought that's the reason that we drafted.
I
him.
love hearing that he is.
Yeah.
Or number 2 tight end, as often as NFL teams play 2 tight end sets, who is a blocker, but also a good hands guy, at least as a security blanket for Dak Prescott. There is great value there. And then
Hey man,
finally,
a two tight end set, playing that the majority this year. I'm down with that. I like that look.
I would love to
Schulte-
see. Yeah, sorry, AJ, cut you off. My bad.
No, just like Schultz can play a nice receiver part in the offense.
Well, that I would love to see fucking Ferguson line up on the Smith side and us just pound the snot
Yeah.
out of other NFC East teams. Like, I'd love that when the Cowboys 2014, 2016, where they would line up and it was 4th and 2, and these motherfuckers are running it and they're getting it. That's what I love. That jacks me up almost more than a CeeDee Lamb giant touchdown is gonna get me at least a 40,000 reels viewed short.
Yeah, you know it.
What's AJ doing over there? Jerking off.
You know who this is? This is Jerry salting and talking.
I thought you were jerking and
every-
getting the balls.
I thought you were trying to jerk. I thought you were trying to jerk Tyler Smith off right there.
I thought you were air jerking and ballsing. What did you?
I thought that too.
But I guess it does also look like Jerry salted.
This is what I that's funnier, but this is what I was gonna say is Jerry's going, everyone's playing checkers and I'm over here playing 4D chess. And
Jerry can't even spell 4D chess. But
Oh.
That's a peach.
But I would love to see us line up on the left and just power fucking football run that shit on 1st and 2nd and 3rd.
Here's what I think would be great for somebody like TP20 this year, and I think this is with them putting the Smith side in, and then let's say Ferguson, because we know that our boy Schultze can't block.
5 fundamentals. Catching wasn't a fundamental. I mean, blocking was not a fundamental.
So you toss somebody like TP20 in there, and you get some solid blocking, some solid run blocking in there. I think he's going to have some breakout runs.
Oh yeah.
You put I mean,
I got a piss.
would we really? Wow.
I know.
What a biatch. What a biatch.
They bring the noise. I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys. What up?